I want to bring in John Muffler if I can right now. He is the man who once oversaw the U.S. Marshals who are hunting Cavalcante right now. He's a former assistant chief deputy U.S. Marshal of the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, and he now owns a security consulting company. John, I know that you are still really close with your guys, that you supervised a lot of the guys who are on the hunt right now. What are you hearing about the latest as we go into 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night, Eastern time?
Yeah, I think we all want this to be over sooner than later, just like the citizens of the area. I know they're tired, but they're the best in the business. And again, this is going to end sooner than later. But it takes time to get the resources and get the assets in place. It's been 9 days, but it's only been 9 days. Some of these other escapes have lasted, as you know, weeks, if not a month or so. So, I think they have the right assets in place. And my understanding is that more assets, federal assets, specialized assets are on their way there for a full court press.
All right, well, that's a new piece of information, more specialized federal assets on the way. Also, help me flesh out this new nugget of information that you've just exclusively helped us break tonight, and that is that there was a very reliable sighting of Danilo Cavalcante today. What do you know?
I know that's very reliable. I can't really say much more than that, but it's super positive news based on the information I heard about who had the sighting. So I'll leave it at that, but it's a very good sighting and something they're working on specific to that information.
As we speak, well, that's also, I mean, here we are, Friday night. Usually we have kind of a quiet show, and not the case yet again tonight. So I got to ask you about this other information that you now are able to bring to us, and that is that this area is affluent. A lot of these homes are unoccupied because they're second homes. And now we can break tonight this information that there is proof that he has been in some of these homes. What do you know?
Yeah, that area is a beautiful area. I used to live in the area. The Longwood Gardens is a beautiful place. A lot of single homes, a lot of rural area, horse farms, and a lot of those homeowners have second homes elsewhere. And I know that some of these, what I'm told is some of these homes are unoccupied for whatever reason. And they've gone in there. Some of the investigators, as part of their search, gone in there and looked around. And they can do that based on exigent circumstances because of the escaped prisoner. And so they know he's been in some of these places.
Is that because he's left, evidence behind, garbage, food that he's eaten and strewn about, broken windows? Is there? I mean, that's just the layperson's assessment. What's the specialty that you would know that he's been in there?
Yeah, so some forced entry, some markings in the doors, breaking and entering to get in there. There's some of those scrape marks by doors that are an indicator of, of forced entry. And then looking around the house and seeing things disheveled, cabinets kind of open, etc.
So I missed the last thing you said, but I did. When you said disheveled, did you see any beds slept in or sofas slept on? Like that's where he's finding shelter in these break-ins?
It's possible. I don't know that. I can't answer that. I just don't know that. But it stands to reason that he has to get rest somewhere, and it's possible. I can't confirm that at all, but it's likely.
So the other big question is, so many, almost everybody, you can toss a stone and you'll hit somebody with a Ring doorbell cam. Do you know if they've been able to see him on any Ring doorbell cams doing a break-in?
As far as the video doorbells, I can't confirm that 100% with you. I know that that is a common investigative tool to use, is go to neighbors and look at their video doorbells and find that. It's very possible. That is a very common investigative technique. So yeah, I can't confirm that specifically, but it wouldn't surprise me.
And have they put out a call to all those residents? Check your Ring doorbell cams, especially if it's a second home, especially if your dwelling is unoccupied. Look at your doorbell cam and let us know.
100%. I know that, the troopers, the marshals, the agents that are involved in this, and, you had access to that command post today. That's information that the investigators, no matter what uniform they're wearing, they're all looking at that. They're all asking those questions. They're all knocking on those doors and asking neighbors, what do you have? What have you seen? What's the anomaly? What doesn't belong here?
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.